Martha, you have been to the region several times shortly after the attacks as well. You were there on the 1-year anniversary. Remind us all just how horrific this attack was and what these hostages have likely been through.
Well, Kira, I think it is astonishing still to go into those kibbutzes and see the damage and destruction that was caused in them and the lives that were taken and the hostages that were taken. I was there just days after the attack. Remember, 1,200 people were killed, 250 hostages were taken, a little more than 100 of those returned, several of them dead in November. But for those families, when I visited again this last October, the first anniversary, there was one hostage family I spoke to, the brother of twin 26-year-old men who were taken hostage on that day, on October 7th, who said when they learned the brothers were alive, it was the best day of his life. But since watching how some of those hostages have been treated and what they have been going through, there was great fear about what shape they would be in if, in fact, they are alive a year or so later, 15 months later. And I do think those hostage families are feeling that today. Yes, there are several that are supposed to be alive, several dual citizens, 3 American-Israeli citizens, but there is always concern what shape they will be in, especially after these many, many months away from their families. You have to remember on these kibbutzes, it's just a mile away to see Gaza, to see where their loved ones were being held, standing there with that brother and watching him look across there. He came to that kibbutz all the time just to think of his brother. So you have to think about what those hostage families are going through. But as Ian points out so well, you also have to realize what Palestinians not closely affiliated with Hamas have been going through in Gaza. The destruction there is enormous. 2.6 million people, 90%, it is estimated, have been displaced. And again, Hamas says 46,000 have been killed. Kira?